Hey, I'm Gail.
Hi, I'm Kelly. We're on our maiden voyage today. We're leaving for Huntsville State Park, and we're going to stay 4 nights. Bad weather coming. We're going to see how this thing acts. We haven't ever been in it in a rainstorm or whatnot, so we're going to see.
Yep, we're ready to go. We're sweating. It's hot and humid. That's a 2-hour drive by car, and it'll take longer by truck. All right.
Okay, see ya.
Are you on vacation?
Vacation.
Let's go.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
You good with the way it's sitting in there? You alright?
We're good on your side. Let me check the stairs, okay? We got our walkie-talkies. They work great. We use them even when we don't have to. Or Gail does. We got our bikes. Now we're gonna get everything set up. Okay, so this is the first time we use this 0G hose for our drinking water and the water filter. And this is what happened. I don't know if it was because of the filter being used for the first time or the hose, but I had decided originally, let's go ahead and run the water through it before we connect it to the RV, and I'm so glad we did. We're now putting the X-Chocks on between our tires. These are going to help with the stabilization as you move around. Our tires are further apart, so it does take a while for them to expand and contract, but we did get the one where the drill does go towards the center. It makes it easier to access when it's in the front. This is actual footage of the slide out coming out without being sped up, just so you can get an idea of this particular unit so you can see how long it actually takes to come out. This is connected directly to power source, so it should be fast, I think, but for me it seems a little bit sluggish. It's a good idea to have someone outside to monitor, make sure there are no trees in the way, as well as no other objects like poles. As you can see here, there's electrical poles. Well, we got it set up as much as we're going to right now. We got our chairs right here, and it's hot out here and it's overcast, so it's very humid. But this RV site is not level. We used those leveling chocks, and it's still about an inch off. It's extra unlevel, but it's a pull through, which is nice. A lot of birds out here and squirrels. The bed, we got the recliners here, we got the dinette, and then we have the fridge and freezer is connecting now. We got a knife set that we put here, and then, isn't that cool? And then we put our tower fan up here for now because it's hot over in this area, even though the skylights are covered up. Got our coffee pot set up. This is compliments of Cracker Barrel. Yeah, and the bathroom is kind of set up too, so I think we're good to go. There he is, sitting out there waiting for me. No, he's not waiting for me, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's go outside to the great outdoors. Here I come. have this little rack here that I put the dishes in. And then this one right here, so you can put the dishes to drain, and then they'll drain in here and then out this way into the sink. So I'm going to put this away. It's important to kind of clean up what you do because the place is so small, it'll be a mess if you don't. I'm not doing audio on it. Sorry for those vegans out there. Day one of hanging out and having the beautiful beast. What do you think so far?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's good. The weather's nice. It was supposed to be really nasty.
Yeah.
So, well, you know, that's a blessing. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but good times.
Yeah. Got crows. We got blue jays, woodpeckers, cardinals, squirrels. They're all here to visit. The refrigerator takes a long time to cool, so we gotta, yeah, long time. So if you want to drink, you need to keep it cool like some other way. So, but now he's cooking hamburgers. Got stuff chopped up, and this is our setup over here if you want to see it. You saw me put out this rug earlier, kind of help keep the dust down from going into the car or the RV. Got a couple of chairs, some bikes, a big old fan to help blow off. Actually looks like it's spinning slow, but it's not. And look, we got our LED lights under our awning. We got some country music playing. In a previous video where I showed some of the stuff we got this glow-in-the-dark tape that I put on the stairs. And this is kind of what it looks like at dusk when it starts to get darker. You can see it's illuminating. It's not super bright, but it's pretty obvious we have it. Okay, we're done with one of the trails. I'm going to make some more coffee, and then we're going to have potatoes, bacon, eggs for breakfast. So I'm going to cut up the onions and potatoes, and Kelly's getting the griddle started. We got a Blackstone and he's excited to use it. Here's drone footage of our RV setup. I am just playing around with the drone. I'm a little scared to use it, so forgive the crappy quality, but it's just kind of an idea of what it looks like. It was early in the morning and I've been trying to read more, so while the weather was still quite cool and not hot yet, I decided to sit outside and read a little bit and just kind of enjoy the sounds of nature. It was very quiet. Okay, it's morning time. It's day 4, and we're debating whether we're going to do the CCC trail on bike. We're hurting, and most of it's a right-of-way, so we're not sure about that. But for now, Kelly is cooking breakfast, and we've got bacon. We're going to have tacos with stuff, potatoes. Anyway, it feels really good right now, but it's supposed to be 100 degrees high, so I guess that on a trail is probably not very enticing. So we might make this what they call a 0 day in the hiking world. Anyway, that's what we're doing. Yep, we could bring ourselves to go hiking, either biking or walking. It was 100 degrees outside. There was no shade on the trail, and it was going to be a 9-mile trail. There's nothing wrong with having a rest day. We actually hiked 4 of the 5 days we were there. So there's a couple of things that I think I would like to mention with our first adventure in our Grand Design Imagine XLS 22MLE, and that I feel like we should do differently, and then also a couple of things that I don't need, I guess. So we definitely need more leveling blocks. We got the leveling blocks for side to side and front and back, but this park is very unlevel. So we're actually not level by about an inch, and it makes a huge difference. So that is key. Also, it is extremely dirty very easy, and I think I knew that coming into it. So we bought an outdoor rug, we bought an indoor rug, and that does help, I'm sure of it. But I sweep and as soon as I'm sweeping, I can feel dirt under my feet. I think I do a good job, but I have a little iRobot that I'm going to use, and I'm actually going to put it underneath this space. There's a plug there. The docking station is very small, and we'll see how that does, because it would be kind of nice just to push it. It wouldn't take long for it to do the whole space. I think what I'm going to do is get a microfiber pad, like a pad that's thick, made out of microfiber, so you can put dishes on there to dry. And that's just so I can have the full sink to clean the dishes, because with this rack in here I can't clean. Also, I need a hamper. I didn't know where to put it. I think I'm going to put it underneath the bed, because I was putting it on the side of my bed and there's very little space there. Our shower worked really good. I was going to get some mesh things to hang our stuff, but really it all fits in here just nicely. The shampoo and conditioner and the face wash goes up there. We hung this towel up here. I got a microfiber towel because it's a camping towel. It dries very fast and takes up little space. This is a must. Not to get too personal. Having some entertainment is important. I brought 3 DVDs in case it rained. One was a Blu-ray, and the player will not play Blu-ray. It's a Jensen radio. So I couldn't play that. I also need a place to put the coffee cups where they don't bump around. One other thing, because we were camping and it was hot, I didn't think about a throw blanket. And I especially like to have a blanket on my legs when I watch TV. And because we're at a park and don't have to pay for the power, we get the AC and we put it on really cold. So I think we need one of those, because one night we took the cover off the bed, and then last night I just used a towel. So we need to get one of those. Lesson learned from that. So those little tents that you put over your plate to protect it from the flies, we want to get some of those. But definitely protecting the food, because the idea of a fly being on my food, I know what they do. I'm not about that life. Also, don't pull your blinds to the furthest that they can go, because they will not retract. That happened. Check out some videos, but on the end there's like a little roller thing that you can try to use to fix it. Hopefully it works and not have to order a spring. I managed to fix it. That's great. Just know, any roller blinds, roller shades, you should not pull them all the way out. The bumpers that I put on these, they do still work. If you can tell, they don't bump around real loud, but some of them did come off. So it's not an exact solution. The bar is not flat, it's concave, so that's one reason why it would just kind of peel off. Plus the heat, if it's not a good adhesive, it's not going to stay. Also, we brought a lot of food. We probably bought more food than we planned to eat, so sometimes over preparing is a bit much. Just be realistic about what you're going to bring, and don't bring more than you're going to eat. Just make sure you have some extra snacks in case you just get the munchies. But as far as like 10 dinners and you're only going to be there 4 nights, got to be realistic, because we ended up eating bologna sandwiches a couple of days for lunch, and ended up not really eating all the food that we had planned. This is kind of what it's been looking like every day. We have this fan that we put on top of there while we sleep, and then we've just got a couple of maps from the park. He was charging some batteries for the drills. That's pretty much it. So it's not bad. It's worked out really well. We love this camper. I think it's done really good for us. Really good. And it's morning time, so it's kind of foggy out. Kind of see the sun peeking out. There's a lake over there. It's gonna be about 100 degrees again today, so we're leaving today. But yeah, that's it as far as what I would do differently. Well, we're home already. Sorry, we're terrible. We did not record an outro, but we did enjoy our trip. I hope you enjoyed watching our maiden voyage with our grand design. It's an Imagine XLS. The model number is 22MLE. It's a 26-foot total length and about 22 feet inside. I hope this video was helpful for those of you who are looking at getting one of these. I highly recommend it. And for those of you interested in our journey, ring the notification bell and you'll be able to see our videos in the future. Again, sorry we didn't record one together, but we were hurried to get home, I guess. Yes. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.